Hello, everybody. My name is Cale. Welcome to another episode of the Weekly Tall Talk. It's going to be a little bit of a different episode. Same format, but the guest today, we've drug out of the depths, from the shadows, from the crypt, maybe.
What's his name?
He's known by a lot of names. Xavier, Killdozer, Chapman. Take from what you will. We call him a lot of things behind his back, but to his face, we call him a dear friend. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you guys for having me.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, you message us every day.
Welcome.
Might as well. It's a pleasure to have you, bro.
Told me that you were, quote, a rabid fan. I don't know how much I agree with that, but we'll find out this episode.
We're going to be doing a trivia of all of our life stories. And if you don't get 100%, this friendship's over.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. We need to take a pause. My mom is cooking fucking popcorn. What the fuck? Come on.
Wait, did you pause the recording?
No, don't pause the recording. Just keep it going.
Just keep it going.
You have an audience.
You want me to keep going, or you want to wait until the popcorn's done?
No, we gotta wait the fucking 3 minutes now.
Thank you guys for having me. This is quite a treat. Tyler, how are you doing?
Not bad, Xavier. Not bad. These past couple of weeks have been, long. It's Christmas time, peak.
Oh yeah,
a lot of hours, but I'm ready to rock.
Yeah,
let's do this.
Absolutely.
Over there, silent right now, but I'd like to hear from him. Corey, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on, man? I'm doing okay. It's another beautiful time here in Portland, Oregon. We got a little bit of snow. It was freezing the other day.
Oh, dude.
It's like 17 degrees outside.
There it is. That's what I wanted to hear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I mean, shit, other than that, I'm having a pretty good time. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here with the Killdozer in the flesh.
In the flesh.
In the flesh.
Yeah, I've been anticipating this show for a while, and Cale, looks like you wrote a pretty cool script for this one. So what are we getting into today?
Well, that puts a lot of...
I'm sorry. I didn't even ask. How are you doing?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm the only one that hasn't been sick, so I'm still alive.
Hey, don't jinx it.
Damn it! Instantly infected.
Right? Yep. Halfway through the recording.
Yep.
Freaking with sickness. What happened?
Yeah, I know, right? It's spreading like wildfire. But speaking of staying healthy, that kind of ties into our topic for today. I know we've had a lot of conversations about this, a lot of media, a lot of everything, but I've decided that it's finally time for a zombie apocalypse.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God.
Like, episode or like an actual apocalypse? Like.
I'm winking right now, but episode. I found the virus, boys. Finally.
Scaring me.
You've been thinking that I've been working in LA, but I've secretly been in the lab.
I don't know if I want to proceed.
No. You're locked in. You signed a contract.
Oh, okay.
You have the clearance for this episode.
Let's do it then.
All right, let's get into it. Xavier, are you ready? You looked a little squeamish there.
I'm ready.
Squeamish, never been squeamish. She's like, who do I get to kill? Well, we'll answer that very quickly. All right, boys. Well, I'll like set the scene for you here. As I said, gleefully, the zombie apocalypse has finally arrived. A deadly virus was unleashed upon all of us, and the dead will not stay dead.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Well, people are acting up these days. Tyler's caught a bit of a bug for being a little rambunctious, and now the dead are getting a little jealous. So, coming back for revenge. Try as you may, the endless waves of the horde continue to roam the earth. Will you be cunning enough to survive? Guys?
No.
I do not like that at all. That's not a good start. So no. And the next portion of the
I'm just giving up.
No, the next portion was for how long, but I don't see the need to ask that after.
Okay, guys, it was nice having you, Xavier. We'll see you next week.
Could be seconds.
Yeah. Do I get to be patient zero in this? I don't really want to go into the apocalypse. I just want to die right then and there.
You want to be the first one out the door.
Yeah, I want to be the one who created the virus.
You fully embrace the coming oblivion.
Yeah,
the T-virus.
Speaking of this,
I'll be Cale's first test subject.
Exactly. Perfect. I'll strap you down. But you guys
I'm sorry,
listening, what? Oh, God. To like the table, you know?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's get off this.
Uh-huh.
It couldn't have started worse. Oh, no.
This is great.
Xavier's having fun. All right. Well, we'll just move right along from that to the would you rather. All right.
Perfect.
Whilst fighting for your survival, which form of the undead would you wage war against? Those who can run at full speed but are the much weaker strain, or much harder to kill foes but move as a glacial speed? Initial thoughts, guys. Initial thoughts. Where's your mind headed with this would you rather?
Well, we're in this December right now, and it's almost a new year. You know, new year, new me. Thinking about getting a little cardio in, you know, get a little healthier. So I'm going full speed zombies to chase me.
Goodness.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
T2 sprint style zombies.
I'm down.
28 days later style rage monsters.
Wow.
It's on.
Tyler, you're
Come at
opting
me.
for pure chaos. All right.
Come at me.
Well, as we've learned over the past couple episodes, Tyler's just ready to murder. So I think he's gung-ho about this.
He's ready.
He's just ramping
This is
up in every
the most
possible
violent
way.
vegan we've ever seen.
Yeah.
The vicious vegan. Perfect.
Yeah, I guess it
Perfect.
doesn't count when it's people, huh?
No, it's only when it's animals.
I mean, they're not really people no more, right?
No,
well,
I
that's
agree
true.
with that.
No, they're long gone.
They're gone. Yeah.
And some would ask, were they ever people to begin with?
Oh.
No, not really.
Mhm.
Xavier, what are your thoughts seeing these two options?
Seeing those two, you know, I guess I'd want to take on the slower, harder to kill foes. I think. I feel like maybe with the speed of the other ones would just be too overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
But then how would we kill the harder ones? Like, what's their weaknesses?
Right. Yeah, especially when it says much harder to kill. I mean, are the heads like reinforced or what?
Yeah, that's kind of my question into this is like whether they're sprinting or shambling is the only way to destroy them by destroying their brain, like a classic zombie.
Classic zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they're running fast and they just take like regular bodily damage, then it's as easy as shooting people. Whereas like
Right.
if you have to hit the head for them to stop, then that's like a whole other condition that's incredibly difficult to do past 25 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then with
On
them
a
just at
moving
a dead sprint,
Exactly. Yeah.
that's going to
It's
be.
moving and bobbing its head.
And then
around.
however many are coming at a time.
That
depends.
Too, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
also.
coming at you.
What about you,
Yeah.
Corey? What are you thinking?
Yeah.
So we have one for fast, one for slow so far.
Yeah,
so.
I think it would have to be the shamblers, the slow little
movers.
things. Yeah.
Right.
Now I got a follow-up question. Are we when this zombie outbreaks happens, are we where we are now? Am I in Portland when this happened, or can I choose my campaign location at the start of this game?
I guess you could choose. If it seems like too good of a scenario, I'll just pull a Tyler and take it away from you. So why don't you go ahead?
All right. I'm starting my location in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Because listen, if the zombies are slow to begin with, not just the cheese as body armor, but I mean, those people probably weren't fast to begin with. And I think I'd have the best survivability there.
Plus, if it's how it is, anything like the weather right now, they'd all be frozen anyway.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
That's true.
Yeah. Other than Southern California, no. Portland,
That's
but over there.
Kind of another question I have, though, is like, do zombies really freeze? Because they don't have like blood pumping.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
I guess at a certain temperature, everything freezes, but
We just get
right.
stiff. Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Huh.
You're doing
Interesting.
what?
Who's getting stiff?
You were answering the question, my friend.
I'm talking about limbs.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, no, never mind.
That's
I'll jump back in here now that Corey has
Okay.
attacked the people of Wisconsin, unprovoked. You know what you did, cheese curd.
Cheesehead.
For me, having to deal with a zombie apocalypse, the last thing that I want to do is start working on my cardio. I'm the exact opposite of Tyler.
Wow, so
I'm going to
the
operate
three of
as
you.
if I have asthma. I'm not going for the fitness award. So even though it says they're much harder to kill, I'll make up something in a little bit to make it harder for us. But I would have to operate for that because I would not be exhausted all the time. Even if, say Tyler, they're easier to kill, like you were bringing up, Corey, with like just being able to mow them down or shoot them. Like you would have to be carrying all of that ammo all the time and running away. So Tyler's basically like an apocalyptic firefighter, like carrying gear
He's the
nonstop all the
true,
time.
the triathlete, the Iron Man himself.
Damn.
Spartan race.
Damn,
Yeah.
the tough mutter.
There you go.
Mutter.
Yeah, it just seems like slow, but yeah, I think just
But, like-
moving at a full sprint is just could be too overwhelming. Even if there's 500 that are moving really slow, you could get away. 500 running after you, you would have to
That's
have
what I
some
would-
like Home Alone style trap set up. I don't know.
But like, you said like 500 slow ones. What if you're like cornered? It would be like a slow death of just like this wall of zombies. Wouldn't you rather die fast?
Well, I think if
I don't
there
wanna
was
die
like
at
a
all.
group of 500 zombies and they somehow caught up to you, like I think like you would be ripped apart so quickly it probably wouldn't matter.
Yeah, and if you're caught
Yeah.
by the super slow ones, you kind of deserve it.
It's true. It's true.
This is your.
This is on you, buddy.
You rolled snake eyes on that one.
Oh no,
You barreled
It's like-
on that one.
it's like in every
You throw
horror
him from
movie.
the warp.
Every horror movie ever where they trip over stuff for like 50 feet and they're just
Yes.
slowly catching up to you. It's like, just get up. Just
Yeah.
Xavier, just stand up.
Screaming at him.
Stop scrolling. Run. Get up and run.
Just run away. Speed walk. I would be the only one that would be power walking through the streets to avoid the slow zombies.
Your calves and glutes would look great.
Ooh. I would
That's
just
what the
be in
zombies
shorts.
would say. Ooh.
They'd be after their legs like, nice calves.
That's where the best meat would be on the calves. Yeah.
Ooh. I'm curious why would you go for the fast ones? Can you break that down a little
I
bit
like
for me?
I like the thrill, man.
You like the challenge
chase.
of it?
The challenge. Yeah. I
Ooh.
feel like if it's slow, it's kind of boring to me.
Yeah, but
Like,
but you also have they're much harder to kill. So if you do choose to kill them or you're forced to kill them, that is the challenging part. Vice versa.
Okay. Now that you say that, no,
I'm
I
trying
stick
to
with
think
my-
of a way they would be harder to kill. Let's say it has to be headshots. Like maybe like it encases their brain
Yeah.
somehow.
Mm.
Like
Some
and
kind of mutation,
It has
some
to
kind
destroy
of-
the brain.
Right.
Yeah, like you have to fully remove that
Ooh.
function. Just
Yeah.
cut the brain out. I mean, not like cut it out, but if you had to physically
Yeah.
completely destroy the brain,
Yeah, because I'm thinking like a
Shambling.
decapitation wouldn't work. The head would still be
the
alive.
head could still
Yeah, and it
be-
would just roll down the hill and be chasing you.
Yeah.
coming from those ankles.
Get your ankles. We're wearing my Crocs. I'm like, damn it.
How pissed would you be if that was the thing that got you?
Oh.
Yeah,
Little ankle biter.
You walked out of your house with the Crocs on.
Oh man, I didn't put them in sport mode.
How could you make them that they'd be harder to kill? They could be like, I don't know if you guys know Silent Hill, the pyramid head, where he just has that
Yeah.
like long
Right,
covering
right.
for his head, so it'd be harder to
Oh,
penetrate.
he's got armor.
Yeah, so or they could maybe be meteor or I don't know. There's different ways.
Yeah, something where like the skull becomes somehow like more fused, stronger
Mhm.
together. Like brain,
For sure.
your brain's like more protected.
You know,
Mhm.
you get zombie like military personnel. They're wearing like
Their helmets already.
some helmets.
Yeah,
and
riot
stuff,
gear
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah. plate carriers and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a trip.
Right. Fuck, these 308s aren't doing shit.
We're screwed, boys.
But then, I got a question.
Sure.
Yeah.
In this zombie outbreak, what was the cause? Was it viral? Was it alien? Was it insectoid? Was it fungi?
I kind of like the idea now that you brought it up of like an alien just coming down to mess with us and just infects one person. And then they're just chilling, observing. That would be pretty wild. To like
They got pissed over our aliens episode and they came to take vengeance back on us.
Wait. Infect how? Like relations or like?
If you wanted to.
What
Makes everyone break
talking?
up with their partner.
Come on, Tyler. Yeah, if you want it to be relations, Tyler, if that's how you want it to happen, get tested, people. Tyler is trying to bring this up. It's a sensitive subject. I was thinking more of like they beamed you or some kind of syringe.
Oh, that's
but relations can happen, man. It's a wild time.
What's that one movie? Was it called Species?
Yeah, with Adrian Brody.
Yeah, I think so.
What?
Is it old
Which
movie?
one with Adrian Brody?
Species.
Where he ends up having like sex with the monster.
Oh no, that's Splice, I think.
Splice. Yeah, that's the name.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
okay.
great
Is that
movie.
what you were thinking, Tyler? You watched that recently or what?
No, I have
Okay.
seen it, but no, I don't know why.
Wait, he just
I was
loves
just
that
trying to
movie.
figure out how
He loves Adrian Brody.
why is every episode out to make me look bad?
What
Hey,
do you
yeah,
mean?
Tyler,
I
I
just
said-
said you like Splice. I did. There's no negative.
I'm just going to clear this up just so Xavier can back me up on this one. Excuse me. Let me clear my throat. Let me say this as clear as I can. You said, Corey brings up, oh, was it alien? Was it viral? Was it insectoid? And I say, oh, aliens sound cool. And then you come in with, oh, how is it done? By relations? Xavier backed
Okay.
me up on this one. He says we're trying to make him look
I
bad,
did
but
say
that was
it. I did.
unprovoked. Am I right?
That's fine.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know how it was spread. That's all. I mean,
If that, well, I mean,
It's
there
a
was
fair
some
question.
spreading in your version.
okay.
This guy.
I couldn't pass up on that one.
Anyways,
No, but I'm trying to think. The flip
Yeah.
side, say, what if it was like comically easy? That's kind of a morbid way of looking at it. But what if it was comically easy to kill the fast zombies? Like a water bottle to the head would create enough trauma to where they like die.
It's just paper tigers.
That would
poke
be
their
funny.
eyes in.
Yeah, I mean,
Poke their
if
eyes.
there's like hordes,
Yeah, exactly.
So I
Three
kind of set
Stooges.
the scenes with like hordes. If you had like just a big, like a shovel, you could just take out like all of them, like with these.
Some sort of bat or sword or something.
Yeah.
Start swinging.
Just like a pool skimmer, you're just smacking the hell out of everybody.
You just got it. You get a sword and you spin around in a circle.
Yeah.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah,
whirlwind.
just double lariating. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. So Tyler, you're the only one that wanted to work on your cardio.
Yeah,
I applaud
apparently.
that. Yeah, new year,
Thank
new
you.
you. I like that. That's goals to strive for. The rest of us were just like, they look slow.
Yeah.
New you. New
Yeah.
apocalypse.
Yeah, new
Ooh, there you go.
apocalypse, exactly. New world order.
Yeah.
Zombies 2023. Perfect. Speaking of new year, new me, after this break, I hope you have a new attitude, Tyler.
No guarantees.
Okay. Hey, everybody. We just wanted to do a shout out really quick to somebody who reached out to us. And we checked out their podcast called The Men of Misfortune.
They go through topics like true crime, anime, news stories, and they even do interviews with bands, comics, artists, and even celebrities.
Very cool stuff they're doing over there. As you guys know, I'm a personal fan of the Donner Party lore.
Yeah, I just listened to that episode.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I was stoked to see that on their thing. For the more grizzled veterans, there's some Unit 731. There's a couple serial killers they've dove into, but they all do it with some levity. These guys are hilarious. They have a bunch of chemistry. I love listening to them. There's four guys, so there's a full squad.
Yep.
So that's been taking up my time on my morning commutes, and we just wanted to take the time to shout out once again, Men of Misfortune. I know they're on Instagram. That's how we communicated in the first part, but I listen to them on Spotify, but I'm sure they're available everywhere.
Yeah, in fact, they even have a new episode on Om Shinrikyo that I'm excited to check out.
Damn, if you like Colts, that's the one for you.
Which I do.
Oh no.
So go ahead and check them out wherever you can find any sort of podcast at Men of Misfortune.
Hell yes. All right, and we're back. I think Tyler has cooled off a little bit, but time will tell. This next portion, we're going to go into, depending on, I guess, what we chose, but just in general, what would your weapon preference be if you had to do it? I mean, I guess we can go through what would be your close quarters, and I'm assuming all of us would want firearms, I would imagine, and then go from there. So, Corey, have you given any thought to this?
Yeah, I've given exactly 29 seconds worth of thought.
Perfect. That's the perfect. So see, you decisive, a man of action. I like it.
Yeah. Gotta have a plan for everything. Am I right, boys?
You got to think on your feet, especially if you're running around.
You gotta be quick. There's slow people around you.
Yep.
Slow, hungry people.
Slow and hungry. Yeah, exactly. That's a bad combo.
First of all, I would wear a Claymore vest. Now I have absolutely no knowledge of
what's happening. Wait,
so I would
Claymore just in case.
Well, yeah, I'd take a Claymore and I'd put it lasers out on a plate carrier, so anything that tried to get close to me would automatically explode. I think I would be okay. Because Claymores explode forward, and I'm pretty sure the force of that would not be enough to kill me.
No, it would propel you backwards out of danger, if any.
Right.
Right.
Wow.
I see your thing. I see your thought process.
That's life changing. Why didn't I think of that, Corey? You're amazing.
I know, man. I'm just.
See, he's got something.
Some
for
would say
every
I'm
scenario.
too good at this.
That's why he's still alive.
No, I in thinking about this, I think. There's a couple things that I would carry. Having a semi-automatic rifle, I think, would be the go-to for pretty much every single one of us.
Right.
Since they're slow, I mean, I guess the caliber really wouldn't matter at all, because you'd have to destroy the brain. But I'd probably go for something more of a medium caliber, 308 or a 7.62, something like that, where there's plenty of ammo. There's you can go any gun shop or most people's homes and find 223 somewhere if you want a smaller caliber. But so outside of that and a sidearm, my silent weapon, my melee weapon, would probably be a hatchet. I was kind of between a hatchet and a crowbar, just as far as utilitarian means goes, but I think I would stick with a hatchet.
Right.
Axes are pretty reliable, even if they break,
Right.
And it might be unreasonable, but I would like a shark suit. Just a chainmail suit where only your face is allowed to be exposed. But if we're talking reasonably, I would probably wear my normal getup, which is a heavy leather jacket and boots. And I might change out denim pants for maybe you know what I do? Assless chaps. Yeah.
True, because if you're facing them, they're only going to try to get to your backside to get to
if they don't go for my butt, then I'll be okay.
So butt zombies, Tyler. Your interest peaked right there. What's going on?
Yeah, there's a little twinkle in your eye, buddy.
I like that.
But yeah, so that's what my setup would be.
Right. Okay. Who should I pick on now? I'm looking at you, Xavier. The people out there don't know, but I'm looking at you.
Hey, his name's Killdozer. Get it right.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, it's as far as like what weapon would my preference would probably be in the same vein of Corey is thinking, like some rifle of some kind, probably something in the caliber of like 5.56, 223.
Right.
That way, because I already have that kind of stuff, so I would look for finding stuff like ammo.
Much easier.
That
Yeah,
would
in
be
fact,
ammo that I would.
You have one right by you. Is that correct? It's right off screen there, isn't it?
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
He's got a gun.
He's got a gun.
This is a raid. Damn.
It's a raid.
He's got his
I would-
M4 ready.
Yeah,
Ready
so
for
I got
action.
That got another
I've
one.
heard.
So
I've heard of people being prepared for their episodes if they come on, but that's next level preparedness.
He didn't know if he was going to have to shoot the screen,
Spot
dude.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
they could, they could have been popping up on the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta blast him. That wouldn't alert anyone in your neighborhood at all.
They just go deaf,
Yeah,
Well, that's what's great about guns is they're notoriously silent when you shoot them.
right?
perfect. Yeah, if you have a
Put that
door
flashlight
closed, you
around
can't hear
the edge.
anything. Yeah, that flashlight really absorbs all the sound. That's why it's tactical.
Yeah, that's I'd probably do a rifle, and then I would definitely, as a secondary, probably bring a shotgun of some kind.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Probably
Okay.
a pump or a semi-automatic. Well, if I could get my hands on a semi-automatic, yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be
I
great.
have a pump, so I would just use
Right.
that, and that would
That's-
be
That's a lot of ammo and equipment to carry, though.
that is a lot. Yeah, you gotta carry all the shells. Got to
Shells
carry
are
the
fucking
magazines.
heavy, dude.
But I think the zombies would be slow enough if you just had like a grocery cart. You could just be dragging it behind you and like work smarter,
like
not
right
harder.
there.
You know, like a gorilla cart or something. Perfect.
Well, we don't forget his first name was Killdozer.
Then he upgraded to Killdozer. Got it.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
And
but
then
he kept
what's
the same
Camp
Dozer family name. Yeah, it was Killdozer for a while.
And then what about your close quarters, brother?
Close quarters, from melee wise, definitely. I was thinking about that when Corey, when you brought up like a crowbar or something that could be used as a weapon, but also used as something to pry open doors, break into things
Right.
if need be. Probably some sort of like tool. If if I got lucky enough to happen upon finding something like that, that'd be great. But some sort of tool, in a sense that I'd be able to use to do other things, such as smashing heads. in.
Right.
Yeah,
for,
yeah, something
little
like
tool
that.
use. Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
something
go.
like that,
Right.
Awesome.
or a sick mace.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
that'd be pretty
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah,
Well, this
I
is
was thinking like a
Morningstar.
Warhammer
Yeah.
or something, because it
Right.
wouldn't tire
Yeah.
you out, and you can just keep swinging it.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Just go right for the dome.
Yep. Bonk. Bink. Bink.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, like probably my primary would be a rifle, probably in the 5.56, 223 realm. A 308 would be nice, bigger bullet.
Oh yeah.
Do some
That
more
way, the
damage.
bullet keeps on going.
Exactly.
Yeah, collateral
Do
shots,
a couple zombies
Yeah.
with those headshots.
Ricochet.
Yeah,
Ricochet
and then,
shots, yeah.
Probably shotgun for close quarter range, and then probably a mace of some kind or a hammer for melee. That'd be cool.
Right.
What about you, Tyler?
Ooh.
Oh, I'm intrigued for this one. I like
Oh
it.
yeah, here we go.
Which
Here
one
we
do you
go.
want first? Long range?
Whatever
Let's
you
go
want.
long range.
Eddie,
Yeah.
yeah. You're what you think you would need.
I'm going crossbow.
Oh, he's real silent.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. So you have really, really fast zombies running full sprint at
Oh
you,
no.
and
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna
Wait.
get a crossbow,
Oh.
which is a single shot weapon.
Wait till you hear my melee.
Okay.
Oh, here we
Let's
go.
face
Okay.
God.
It's gonna
Thank
compensate.
God
All
I'm
right.
fit for this.
All right.
I'm going Evil Dead Army of Darkness.
Oh,
Oh, chainsaw. Hell yeah, dude.
So,
Yeah,
So
especially
what happens
the
when your
way it
45
is.
minutes worth of fuel runs out?
Oh.
there's always more fuel, Corey.
Tyler's
I
stockpiling
like that
fuel.
answer.
I'll just lug that thing around and just start swinging it
And especially
Whether
since
it's revving
yours,
or not.
yours are the faster, more easily killed, I think you could just mow through everybody.
Yeah.
Especially
Easily.
with a chainsaw, if they're easier to
Just
kill,
a
you're
line.
doing super damage. Yep.
Yeah,
It's
you gotta
just
wonder
swinging
how
wild.
quickly a chainsaw would get locked up with all that blood and hair and
maybe,
clothing material.
You might need the jaws of life.
Oh, Mr.
Use
Snips.
that, man. Yeah,
Jesus.
that'll do it.
Yeah.
That's right. A
I didn't think this
chainsaw and
one-
a crossbow. Hell yeah.
I didn't think this one through, but
Hey, man, you said you liked the challenge, and you're challenging yourself the whole way.
Playing on expert mode with your life.
yeah.
That is expert mode.
That's for sure expert mode. I want him to just run at me really quick, and then I want the pressure of having to hit every single shot, and then not running out of fuel.
I'm a veteran, guys. This is not my first rodeo. Come on.
I'm seeing
it
that.
Oh,
You're,
Mr. Stolen Valor.
Yeah, you're going for it now.
Mr. Stolen Valor.
You're attacking
With the
this thing
camo
head
shirt
on. I like
on.
it.
And
You look prepared. I'm not going to lie to you.
Hey, I'm ready.
I see that.
So is that all you would carry, Tyler?
The crossbow and I need more. I think I'd start slowing down.
I think
to
it
be
would
honest.
be like much harder to find bolts versus bullets. No, because you can
Yeah.
hit like a sporting goods store.
Well, that's what's great is you can make your own.
yeah.
Ooh.
While
You
he's
just get a
running, he's
stick.
just whittling some sticks. Like,
Yeah.
Or just after one zombie you kill, just like pull it out of their head.
I'll
and-
pull it out, recycle it.
Could you reuse it?
All right.
I don't know. Could you?
Yeah,
Maybe.
If it wasn't
they're
broken,
easier to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
good point.
it might be hard to retrieve them though.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're just gonna have
You have
to
to
be
be
running
fast
nonstop.
zombies or-
And then you could be like getting attacked while you're doing that, so it's kind of
Exactly. Trying
But
to
this
pull
is,
one out.
but like
Time
you would be insanely ripped. The longer you survive, the more like shredded you would be.
Whoa, we've seen him with his shirt off. He is insanely ripped.
Shit, he's gonna get more buff. Damn it.
the zombies they'll be afraid of me.
Yeah, they'll run away from you.
Ooh.
They'll be
You're the
running
one
from-
chasing
They'll
them.
be running away from me.
I love it. Perfect, brother.
Oh man.
Very nice.
yeah.
Well, what about you, Cale?
Um,
We forgot our host.
I'm gonna go unconventional. I'm gonna go a long gun, a repeater with the 357.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I'm
That would do it.
I feel like if they're much slower, I feel like I could kind of gauge my shots much better. I could let them get like within however many yards and still be all right.
You
Yeah.
got stopping
Okay.
power right there.
So I feel like
Yeah.
I would just have that and a bunch of ammo, and then I would just go like 2 melee weapons. I have one of those workout hammers that's just basically a mace, but like the whole thing is just like steel. So I feel
The
like
ones
even
where
if
you
they
like
get
swing
close
around
enough,
your head.
yeah, exactly. We've used it before.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking
But
about.
that thing's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
15 pounds, so like that'll just annihilate.
yeah, if
And
you
then I
get
feel
enough
like you
swing
could
on
bust
it,
a
yeah.
door with that pretty easily. I
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like if
definitely.
they get close enough, you can kind of hold it
Yeah.
out in front of you, push them off.
Not
I
bad.
do that, and then a double-headed axe,
Ooh.
and just have both of those strapped to my back.
Okay. So you'd go for the
Okay.
full length axe.
Oh yeah, I think so. Just for being able to swing and then having to be able to like kind of guard against stuff, like push them off you or kind of smash them in the teeth or something.
Oh yeah. You can
Yeah.
push away with the axe.
For sure, especially in
Yeah.
our scenario where they're much slower. I think you could just like push them off.
Mhm.
Oh,
And then-
definitely. Something to get distance and
Yeah,
stuff.
run like 20 feet
Push,
away and then
kick,
load up.
boom.
Plus the long guns like the Henry rifles, they just look so cool when you're like lever actioning. I'm just like, yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going for style points like Tyler, but in a much safer way.
Lever action's smart too because there's less working parts that you have to worry about. So I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
ARs aren't necessarily known for breaking down, but like there's still more to that system than there are
So
lever
they have their
actions.
malfunctions.
Right.
Yeah.
And then just that caliber, I think I would be able to like blast them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shooting a 357
Yeah,
with the long barrels. It's like, yep,
Yes.
that'll
Yeah,
do it.
You'd be sending that bullet quite fast.
Right. So I think
Yeah,
like,
that'd be good.
yeah, I think that loadout would be manageable. You know, if you have like 2 strapped and then just a long gun, I think it wouldn't be that much. And then just like a backpack full of like 357.
Yeah.
Plus the ammo is smaller. I mean,
Right.
probably you can carry more of it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that would be my ideal situation. I have a couple of those items already. So
I'm surprised none of you chose like a rocket launcher where you could like line up all the zombies together since they're so slow, gather them up, and just
Ooh,
in
like
one
a
shot,
grenade
just take them
launcher.
all out.
Just have a bunch
But I
of
guess
freaking grenades.
with Corey's Claymore, that could also. But they have
That's
to be
like the
close
last
together.
resort.
Yeah.
You know, in Call of Duty,
The Claymore vest.
Call of Duty 4, martyrdom.
Yeah.
Just drop a grenade when you die.
Yeah, the martyrdom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Corey has that in real life. He just has real life perks. Tyler has like quick sprint enabled all
There
the
you
time.
go.
Yeah, Tyler's got all the endurance and strength perks.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think
dude,
you
I
have
mean, my man's
overkill.
on New Game Plus with this loadout.
Oh, for
Ooh.
sure. Xavier has overkill. 2 main weapons. And a crowbar.
Love it.
Very nice.
You know what I do though is like I would really start to want to learn improvised explosive devices, pipe bombs, thermite,
Oh yeah.
anything that's easy and readily made.
Right.
Yeah,
Especially
then you
with
can
like a horde situations.
scavenge for
Yeah.
materials.
1000%. Tyler
Yeah.
could be like checking those behind him while he's in like a full sprint. You could be knocking them out. Easy.
He could be our demo guy.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
The bunker buster.
Demolition Tyler.
In
You're Wesley Snipes. Demolition Siler.
blade status.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, the second part of this question was, what location would you hole up at? So, do you guys
Yeah.
have like a place in mind, like right off the bat, of say you don't have to worry about your loved ones, say you're just by yourself, like where are you going, like first thing to hole up, aside from gathering supplies that like you would immediately need, like the weapons and stuff. Let's say for
a
argument's
base?
sake you already have that. Where would you go? Yeah, like a home base, like where you would like hole up for the long run, yeah, if you could.
okay.
Xavier?
If I could pick a place to hold out, it probably would be, it'd have to be probably like a police station or maybe
Ooh.
a military base, something that has, or well, we don't know. Maybe I get there, everything's ransacked and gone.
It's already done. Yeah.
But right, all the
Right.
supplies are gone. Something
Or
that I
worse.
could find that,
You get
Or
there and
worse,
there's still
there's-
cops there.
and there's zombies. Like what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, like some place where ideally you would want to be able to hold up, or I think for me it would probably be somewhere where I could have access to more ammunition or medical
Right.
supplies or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably a police station or a military outpost or something. But
Right.
That's a risk. Like it could be
Like you say, yeah. It could already be
Could
kind of
be,
compromised. I mean, all these
yeah,
places would
exactly.
potentially be compromised by this time.
But ideally, something like that probably would be like my hope.
Right.
There would be
Right.
something
For
like
hope's sake. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
But what about you, Corey?
Well, I think that my home base would be other people's homes. And to expand on that, like, I don't think that I would settle down anywhere. I think that just being nervous and anxiety ridden, I would want to stay on the move. Every day would
Mobile.
probably be some type of new location, a house a couple streets down or whatever. Ransack that, like make it secure for the night, and then find a place to sleep. So I would definitely be on the move, and I would specifically go to people's homes because I don't think a lot of people would just hold up at home. I think one of the first instincts would be go to a sports arena or a military base, like you were saying, Xavier, somewhere
Makes
where
sense.
services are provided to you. And that's the
Right.
places that I would want to avoid for the first couple months of an outbreak.
Corey, what if you were to ransack a house, but there was a family living there still? What would you do in that
I would kill
situation?
them.
Would you immediately?
Oh my god!
Okay, that was quick.
I told you he's
It's
decisive.
the apocalypse. I don't have time to worry about conscience or moralities at this point. It's me or
It's
you,
about
and
survival.
you means everybody.
Damn.
But what if they? Nah, you're right.
What about you, Tyler? Are you going to be the family that's holed up? You got to face me down? Where are you going?
What if it's me, man? You gonna kill me?
I made my answer.
Oh no! No one's safe,
Damn.
Rob. Damn. It's not
Changing
good.
the locks.
It's not good.
Where am I gonna go? A hospital would be nice, but there might be a lot of dead patients there.
Yeah.
Or undead.
I imagine a lot of all the sick would be going there.
That's what I was going for, but
I feel like they would be flooding in,
yeah.
at first thing from.
But you'd have all the
injuries or
supplies.
panic.
Just take all the supplies
Right.
and dip.
Right. You'd be a speed run. You're already a runner.
But would you even know what you're getting?
Yeah. What would you
If
do?
you're in a
after?
hospital, would you even know what you were getting though, or
Yeah,
what you needed?
morphine.
Not really,
Morphine.
because you don't know their layout and
Morphine
where they
only.
keep everything, and you just be like wasting time going through every room and cabinets and.
Right. And then if they're chasing you this whole time,
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be a
I
bad
chose the wrong response.
Well, I don't think so. Well, because if you're holding
that's
up in it at least
Yeah.
implies that you're barricading it, or that like it was safe for you to go in there to begin with, because you're defending it at that point, right?
Yeah.
right. I think that would be
That's interesting.
I think a lot of people would come to the conclusion of a hospital
Yeah.
Safe place, yeah, in a way.
because they have to have food on hand too.
The cafeteria.
Feed patients.
If you
feed-
consider that
Wow.
food.
Oh,
That's a shot at you, Lester. I know you eat that shit.
Well, what about you,
Um,
Mr. Host?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going straight.
Where you?
I'm having my card out, my card ready. I'm going right into Costco.
Oh yeah, a
Those are
grocery
major
store hold
card.
up.
I'm going to be over
walking
there
around.
because they have a pharmacy.
They
They
do?
have
True.
the pizza.
You're
They
gonna
have
be-
an
are you-
optometrist's office.
Yeah, I could be checking my
in
vision.
case your vision goes bad throughout this whole
Exactly.
time. Yeah.
And I feel like it would be pretty. It would be likely that I could figure it out how to maneuver around there with all those big aisles and all those big spaces for you to be able to get up out of reach of the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be that
Yeah.
difficult to kind of like maneuver or navigate around and find a way to kind of bridge the aisles together and kind of
That's
be
true,
able to
'cause
have
they
like
have-
walkways,
They
pathways.
have the like their aisles.
Right.
They're like pretty stacked up, like high. They have like shelving.
Yeah, all those like H-frames type shelves.
Yeah,
Can get creative
all the
with that.
food
Yeah,
that can
definitely.
be there, clothing. I mean, anything you could really
Yeah.
need at that point.
You could have
Oh.
even like a vantage point from up top and just like
Yep.
Yeah.
Just be blasting people. I mean, zombies.
from below.
Um,
Yeah.
but
My man's
I think
about
that
to go
would be-
deaf in this first week of surviving
Yeah.
from
What?
all the gunshots.
Oh yeah. I just feel, but I feel like that would be a place where it's big enough that I could like maneuver around.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with
Oh,
the
for
slower
sure.
zombies, I feel like I can maneuver around. There'd be plenty of water. I think water would be my biggest, like, make sure I have. And like, you could take the time if you have the time to kind of like stash stuff everywhere. So no matter where you're
Yeah.
at, if you're like kind of cut off, you would have like a case of water or blah blah blah, or you'd be able to ration stuff out. So
And if you had like survival skills already, then you could set up a water catcher on the roof and have
Right.
better ways and chances of surviving just because
Right.
of your multi-level ability.
right,
You know,
So
you don't
I
have to
think-
live on the first floor with all of this shit going on.
right. All the zombies just chilling. But I think there's enough goods there, like food wise, you would be set for however long. And this was another like a secondary part of like why I chose it. There's so much there that even if it was like being ransacked or people went there, there's no way you could physically transport everything out.
Well, no,
You
they're
know.
going to leave the couches there.
Oh, dude, I sleep soundly. I'll lift that up on the aisle.
Yeah.
Costco, I think, would definitely be a good place to barricade up and like hold up if you were just by yourself in there.
Yeah, and they have those big roller gates in the front. I mean, I don't know how long those would last, but at least you would have that, and you would be able to like. I get a pallet jack. I
barricaded.
just start moving
Yeah.
pallets at the front.
Yeah,
Kind of.
plenty of stuff in the store to
You
start
just-
barricading wall
Yeah.
doors with.
You just need to stand at the door though and make sure every zombie shows their Costco card.
I was
before
like, "Where's your
entering.
card? You're not coming in here, buddy. You're not coming in. Show me that
The
card."
ultimate litmus test.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Right.
don't got no card? You give them a bullet.
Yeah. Denied.
Denied.
man.
And then I would just have no use for anything, so I could just be flinging those giant TVs that they have set up in the front at them.
God.
Set up a catapult.
Just be launching stuff at the front door. Boom.
Or you could have like
those
a video playing of you, so the zombies could be like distracted. They think they're like attacking you, but it's just like the screen.
It's just me on screen, like
Beating up the screen.
Just
The
constantly
ultimate
running.
distraction.
my TV. No. No, but I definitely think that would be my choice.
That's a good choice, bro.
I think so. You guys can come if you want.
No, cool.
I won't kill you
Squat up.
Nah.
secretly.
Corey's gonna stay in homes.
Yeah, Corey's like, Costco is overrated.
This is my moment.
This is for
If
me.
you're going door to door, you definitely need a squad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
You gotta be
He'll work
scared.
it out. He's a lone wolf. All right, guys. Well, speaking of that, I think my membership expired, so I'm going to go do the paperwork. I'll be right back.
I'd like to give a shout out tonight to a company that I've recently gotten into called Las Gomitas Picositas, owned by my friend and his girl, Sal. Basically own a candy company, anything you could think of, from pineapple. They have Skittles, watermelon, peach rings,
Damn.
and they basically put chamoy on it. I think I said that right. Chamoy and tajin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like the
Dude.
Mexican candies that you love. Yeah, those are the best,
Well, you sent us those pictures today, and they got my mouth watering, man. I need an order.
right? I have the pineapple in my backpack, and I've just been picking at it like during my break and lunch.
I'm excited because you guys are going to send me some in the mail. I can't wait
Hell
to try
yeah.
it.
Then we could show it off to all you guys when they
Perfect.
come. So yeah, he's been doing that, and he's been getting like a lot of orders, and it's really picking up for him. He's getting merch, so I'm really happy for him. So I'd like to share that with you, Sal. So keep going at it, and good luck with everything. And if you want to know more about Las Gomitas Picositas, you can find them on their Instagram at Las Gomitas Picositas. I can spell that out for you. That's LAS space GOMITAS space PICOSITAS. They're in their early stages, but they're going to start looking into shipping soon. So any of you fans out there that want to get into the spiciness can get into that soon. So yeah, go check them out. Thank you.
All right, guys. I upgraded my membership. I'm now an executive member.
Perfect.
And I'm making the executive decision to start this next segment with Tyler. Tyler,
Ooh.
for this segment, we're going to be choosing 3 other people. It could be characters. It could be from video games. It could be anybody
Okay.
really that you choose. They're going to be your squad to help you survive this apocalypse. And you had to choose 3 people. And I guess you could make super OP teams if you choose.
Yeah.
So why don't you take it
definitely.
away? Let's hear it. I'm intrigued.
Okay, we'll start off with what better person to start with than who's been through an apocalypse already? Leon Kennedy from Resident
Oh
Evil.
my god, dude.
yeah.
My boy.
That's super solid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out the remake
A
coming out.
veteran.
Veteran.
Yeah, I think I just
Raccoon
he already
City.
knows what he's doing. It's just it's not his first time. He's all around, great.
Leon.
There it is.
That's a
That's
solid answer.
solid.
Solid. All
Yeah.
right, I like it so far.
Next, we'll go to gonna go into the superhero universe.
Oh,
We're gonna
here
go
we
with
go.
Deadpool. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
The reason I chose Deadpool because he's pretty much like, I don't think he can really die, right?
Not really.
like he
and
can
he's
lose
like
limbs.
clad in that suit.
Yeah, he's
So you wouldn't really, he could be on your team and you wouldn't have to really worry about him like getting into trouble. He
Right.
could like do his own thing.
because he regenerates.
Right.
Yeah,
Regeneration,
exactly. So-
Heals. Yeah.
basically.
You could like just send him into a crowd of like zombies and he'd like survive no matter what. I got this.
Basically.
Yeah.
I like that.
Indestructible.
This team is
Um,
OP.
For the
Everyone's
third,
team is
I
going to
had-
be OP.
I had two, but I don't know. We'll see. I had Sherlock Holmes, and the other one was, I don't know if you guys remember the Disney movie. It was called Atlantis.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it had
With,
there was one
Michael J.
guy
Fox.
on the team. Yeah. There was one guy in the team. I think his name, if I say it correctly, is Vincenzo Santorini, I believe. Sorry if I butchered that. He was
No,
basically the
you're good.
demolitions expert guy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that guy. He had like what's that guy in Tombstone that had the really thick mustache? Probably
Oh,
all
Sam
of them.
Elliott.
Actually, Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they all had it
Oh,
actually.
Kurt Russell. Yeah.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
But yeah.
Every
I don't want
character
him on my team.
requirement,
I don't know if I'd
facial
want
hair.
him. The thing is, like, too, is would you want him in like cartoon form or like a live human form?
Right.
Interesting.
Oh, he would make a grotesque looking real human being.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yikes.
So,
Sherlock Holmes. Go ahead.
oh no. If you're still given a list, go for it.
No, I am done, Corey. Please.
Okay. Well,
Enlighten me.
so
I am
you,
done.
Okay.
And you would all hole up in the hospital, or a hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll blow up every wing if we have to.
Just destroying the hospital. People still there.
Yeah.
We'll blow this
We'd make
place to
sure-
the ground.
We'd make sure there was nobody there before we blew it up. Come on.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, sometimes we need some clarification. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyone? All right.
This
We're good,
episode's
guys.
getting flagged
Wait!
again. I like it. So you chose Leon Kennedy, Deadpool,
Yeah, no kidding.
and then the character from Atlantis, the demolitions person.
Yeah, that or I had Sherlock Holmes in mind too because he could like pretty much get out of like any situation. He's like kind of like a
Right.
tactician.
Where he
Very
has that
smart,
slow-mo thing where he like knows the moves like 20 foot
Exactly.
seconds
love
ahead
that
and he
scene.
could like get you out
That's-
of that. Yeah.
That's so awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, see, Sherlock's he would be really good at what he does until he runs out of cocaine.
Oh,
Oh.
there it is.
Yeah.
There's always a catch.
Robert? What about you? Who wants to go next, guys?
Yeah. Who wants to?
Well, you're the
That's
host,
hard to
man.
follow up. Xavier, it's your time.
It's my time to shine.
Yes.
Three characters. Gosh. Well, let's see. I'd probably pick the Doomslayer.
There it
from
is.
Doom.
Yep.
Oh,
That'll
the
do
Doom
it.
guy? Yeah.
Doom guy.
That'll
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
He alone probably can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
He literally beat hell. So
Yeah.
I think an apocalypse would be a walk in the park.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, him. You know what? We'll put Kratos in there.
Oh, dude.
Ooh.
Super
I
solid.
didn't think of that.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm a 40K nerd, so I'd definitely throw in a space marine of some sort. No,
There you go.
yeah, I would put in a
orc.
custodian.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, dude.
I heard custodian. Did I hear wrong?
Custodians, yep.
Oh, okay.
Damn, son.
I'd probably pick just one.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah, they're just one character. So
That is an unbeatable team right there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
literally the super team.
That's not. I don't think that's fair. It's too powerful.
No, let's change the parameters of this, actually.
yeah, that's literally. I could just take a seat and maybe take
Right,
a nap
just
while
let
they're
them
doing
handle
There you
everything.
go.
business.
Let everyone work for you.
Bro, you could just ride on the back of the custodies in like a little
That's
carrier.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, that's true.
Be
Yeah,
like-
sitting in the back of a little saddle.
Sure.
Just-
And if you're back to back, you can also like, swing
Oh, true.
things or
He'd probably be moving so fast that it'd probably break my neck or something. As I'm like trying to hang on for dear
You just be
life.
lifelessly dangling off the like contraption you're strapped to. Just
Yeah.
ragdolling.
Just
Yep.
flopping around like, is he dead? Yes.
Yes, ditch him. Fling you like a catapult. Yeah, it's over. Oh man.
Yeah, that'd be my easy mode picks there. I would say.
Right. That'll do it.
The foot slog through the apocalypse.
Yep.
They're just charging ahead. While I'm just like, slow down.
Yeah, hold up.
See, that's what's great about your team is they could effectively just end the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be an extermination team.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Doom Guy and Custodes from the 40K both don't need to eat.
Yeah, they'd be fine.
And then just Kratos, a literal god. Yep. Yeah, that's fair.
Not only a god, but a god slayer.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
He's killed many gods.
literally just as the Blades of Chaos could just clear out like a billion people.
Zombies are the least of his troubles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You just hope that one of them doesn't turn on the other. It's the only thing you have to worry about.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh,
Awesome.
yeah. Both of those
that'd
teams
be,
are disgusting. I'm curious to see what Corey has in store now after these freaking choices.
Oh,
my gosh.
I know exactly who I would bring on my 4-man squad.
Ooh.
The three people I would pick: Killdozer, Kodiak,
Ooh.
and the Soto himself.
Whoa.
Damn.
This
way.
would be a team.
This would be
Yeah.
overkill.
A team of shenanigans.
This is where I'm at, like, odds, because also the lone wolf thing. So I'd immediately pick you guys and then just fucking leave.
So then just the three of us band
Awesome.
together to try to find you, and you're just gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a rescue mission that you don't want.
Hey, where's Corey? It's gone.
It's a search mission, but
It would definitely
You don't
be a
wanna be
hangover moment.
oh man, we're gonna find where you went. This is
Yeah.
where Tyler's Sherlock Holmes would come in handy. He'd be like, guys, yeah, he just ditched you.
He's on the
Perfect.
scene.
It's over. Fair enough. I like
Yeah,
that.
no,
like
I
that.
think you guys chose a pretty good loadout. I wouldn't mind dying next to you.
Hey,
Yeah,
we go to
right
the
on.
end,
Thanks,
man.
man.
Go to the
An
end.
honor.
Oh man.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Plus, I'd get to enjoy the apocalypse with my friends. So I'm cool
Yeah,
with it.
Exactly.
there you go.
Very true.
I feel like we
Yeah.
would find humor in it. It would be very sad for a lot of people, but I think we would find a lot of funny things to do.
It would be a laugh a minute riot.
We would just get too. I think we'd just get too distracted by laughing. We just get killed like instantly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
I'm laughing so hard that I just get bitten. Ah!
Oh, look at that zombie over there. He's got
Oh, look
something
at that
in his
idiot.
head.
Look at what
5
he's
minutes
wearing.
in, it's over. Don't even last.
Yeah,
one
it's
day.
already over. We're already like messing with people. Damn.
I would enjoy it a lot. Just watching. I think it would be
Oh,
with the
1,000%.
a
right.
great time.
Oh man, that would be one in a million. Oh,
What about you, Cale? What would you pick? Who would you
All
pick?
right.
I should say.
I chose
A big daddy, a little
Aw.
sister, and then a big sister.
Just all Bioshock people. Yeah. I would choose Alice
Yeah.
from the Resident Evil series, the movies.
Ooh.
She's
oh,
like
the-
a super
She's, yeah,
specimen.
super.
And she's
Yeah.
hot. Mia Jovovich. Woo. Debbie, don't listen to that. I would choose her. I would choose the guy from Train to Busan who strapped the magazines to his arms and just started punching all the zombies. That guy is in my team no matter what. 1,000%. I just think,
That's an auto include.
oh, it's instantly. The second I saw that movie, I was like, that guy's on my squad, no matter what. Just like murking everybody just with magazines. And then thirdly, my very, very OP.
Hagrid.
Ooh,
Hagrid.
That's a zombie
Oh, yeah.
tail. Yep. I would choose Infinity Gauntlet Thanos.
Oh.
It would be over.
It would
It literally would be over.
He's just like, all
You
right.
just time warp stuff,
These guys,
reality
can we just,
warp.
like get this.
Yeah, I'd be like, snap, but make them go away.
But what, yeah, I was gonna say, what if he wishes for the same thing, where he snaps and
Yeah.
50% of the people disappear?
Damn it.
It's people and
I think-
zombies,
Damn
though.
it, Thanos.
Yeah, it's just
Was that
more
time?
zombies left.
I think that would be perfect for Corey. I would just hand him the gauntlet since he wants to be a lone wolf anyways. He could just snap us away from him.
Just have the gauntlet.
Oh, you think I could control all that power? That'd be amazing.
That'd be
so many
amazing.
people would die real quick.
Oh no! Just blasting everybody with like
man.
supersonic force.
You have a power fist that you can snap your fingers and make people go
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, I mean, I could literally control time with it.
Yeah, you could like reverse time. If anything happens to you, you just reverse it.
Yep.
There you go.
Go the other way.
So that that's what would happen. You guys would have your groups, and then we would all eventually group up, and then I would go like power hungry, and you would have to defeat me as the final boss.
I'm in.
Damn,
Let's do it,
the whole
guys.
team of 12 against you, but you have an affinity gauntlet.
No chance.
I don't think we.
I mean, as long as I didn't see it coming, I think you guys could do it. But I'm moving from house to house, so you gotta find me first, bitch.
I feel like
Raging through houses with the giant gauntlet.
I feel like it would come down to. I think the golden ticket for us winning would somehow be magazine guy.
He's the real hero.
Probably.
He's the one that he could get to you. I think.
Yeah.
Just all this chaos, everyone's just getting murdered, crushed, like blasted with the gauntlet, and then just the magazine dude is the one that makes it to you.
I don't think I've seen that movie. Who is this guy? What does he do?
Oh, so Train to Busan is a Korean horror movie, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Yeah,
And it's a zombie outbreak, but a lot of it takes place on a train. So it's called Train to Busan.
Okay.
So they're trying to
Wow, pretty
navigate
good.
their way through the train with all these zombies, and the zombies are really fast, like in your scenario.
Yes.
Ooh.
But they don't have really any weapons because they're on a train. So it's
Yeah,
like them
it's
trying to
close
navigate
quarters.
Just
all these
using
things.
anything? Inside the
And he
train?
just
Yeah.
he duct tapes kind of almost like armor bracers, but like out of like thick magazines. So when they bite him, they're biting that. And he's just literally punching all the
He's
zombies.
just decking all of them.
Tyler, you
Awesome.
and Christina would love that movie, dude. You have to watch it.
I'll have to
is-
check it
Oh,
out.
yeah,
It's
it's good.
so good. I love
Is the
it.
whole movie on the train?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
basically.
Basically, yeah. There's like the
Yeah.
lead up, and then once they get on the train, and that's basically the whole movie.
Yeah. Okay.
It's amazing though.
I'll
I
have
love
to check it out.
Oh,
That's a lot of
yes.
close, very, very close quarter fighting.
Yeah. There would be no
Everybody's so
firearms
close.
in this thing. Everyone's like a foot away from each other. Damn.
Yeah.
Those teams are OP, but I think the most OP team was our team, the Power of Friendship.
That defeats all.
That defeats all.
With all four of our
Selflessness.
powers, we can summon Captain Planet. Oh wait,
Oh,
no,
yes.
we need a fifth one for that.
Damn it.
Shit.
Just get a zombie and like straight jacket it. Just keep it with
Hannibal
us.
Lecter?
Yeah.
Put the
Wheeling
damn
him
ring
around.
on. We need to summon the Planet Man.
It's just
Fighting it, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, man.
We need to summon the planet, man. Come on.
Get with the program. It'd be like that scene in Shaun of the Dead when he has his friend. He keeps his friend.
Oh yeah, in the shed.
Yeah, and he has him
Oh.
in the shed after. That's how I see like Jimmy or Lester or Dawson, William. Come on,
Just
guys.
keeping 'em.
Should keep you.
Would you guys try and find a cure? If you had time and all of the supplies at a Costco?
I don't think we would ever have the wherewithal to know what to do with anything. So like my focus,
Yeah.
I would think would just be survival unless I somehow stumble across a group that has scientists or infectious disease experts or something. But like me personally, no, I don't think I don't have the wherewithal. No.
I'd probably be just trying to survive, yeah.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
have the
that's-
time because I took the path of lightning
True.
speed zombies.
Yeah, you,
The path of most
I'm
resistance.
kind of screwed. I'm running for life.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah, you-
Forrest Gumping.
Yeah,
Yeah, Forrest Gumping nonstop through the apocalypse. Yep.
you ain't got the time.
I lost my crossbow. All right, guys, I don't know about you, but Corey really inspired me with his answer. I'm going to go look for supplies. I suggest you do the same. All right, guys, we're all loaded up and we're ready to roll out. So whenever I release this, this happens, we'll be ready. And then this brings us to our last segment, a little bit more of a serious topic, if you can be serious about this. I don't know. I said with countless movies, video games, and other types of media being made on the topic of zombies, do you guys ever like really feel that there's a legitimate chance of a development of this kind ever happening? Do you think it's feasible?
I wouldn't say it's out of the question. I mean, could definitely happen. I mean, we have it's that one guy in the freeway who the bath salts guy.
Oh, bath salts guy. They thought he was a zombie.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it turns out that guy wasn't on anything. The bath salts thing was fabricated, I think, by the police.
Was it really?
The only thing he had in his system was marijuana.
Okay. Well,
Oh, wow.
Damn. Stay away from that strain.
scratch that.
Yeah. It's just the dude who wanted to eat another
Thank you
dude.
for,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Thank you for
he's like,
clearing that
I
up.
want to eat that guy's face.
Well, he's the start of it all. So yeah, don't ever let him out of
He
wherever
just
he's
threw
at.
it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. No, but I think with just the melting of the ice caps and all that stuff, I read something not too long ago, like there's diseases being like
the
released
bacteria,
from
right?
like the melting,
I think
right?
you said,
Yeah, like the
you sent me
bacteria.
something.
It's like
yeah.
however many thousands of years old. That's like a new
Preserved.
strain. And then like the plague. Oh, I mean, that never went away. That's still like there, but like that shit's getting released. I mean, if like things are able to like mutate together, like who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of
It's true.
scary.
Like,
Very scary.
viruses mutate and things like that. I think that's probably why we have labs that study viruses and things like that to help predict, or not predict, but like learn how behaviors of certain strains of viruses behave.
Right. Be able to
Yeah,
combat
but-
it and stuff. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then,
I mean,
go ahead.
I think it's if anything, it's maybe something zombie-like, but maybe not like something from the dead. But
Right.
who knows? I think it could be a possibility at some point, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think we should
Even though it
rule out
seems so-
anything.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, look at it like
So you guys never think it'll get to the point like where it'll affect humans completely, totally, loss of control.
I think it could
I
get
hope
there,
not.
but I
Yeah.
don't think that it would be a reanimating from the dead, kind of like what Xavier's
Right.
getting at.
Mm.
Where like
yeah.
this would happen to us when we were alive, and then our bodies just turn, and we cease to function as a human in order to destroy others or needlessly feed, what have you.
Right. So you get infected and it's like parasitic and it gnaws at your brain or whatever. And then like you whatever makes you a conscious person is gone and you're just like a drone, like
Right.
walking
Like,
around. Not to say that it would like need to, you would
husk.
need to feed or anything, but like you wouldn't be a person anymore without your mind.
Yeah, just an empty shell essentially.
Right.
Well,
and then
so
like motor
that's-
functions would still be there. I don't know.
That's what I wanted to bring up was, talking about could this happen and what do you think could cause it? I brought this up, talking to you guys privately before, but the idea of cordyceps, it's a mushroom, it's a fungus. It's what they based the enemies off of on The Last of Us, the video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mind
so-
control thing.
Yeah,
Right.
so how cordyceps or some cordyceps work, depending on what they're infecting, like with ants, what they do is this mushroom is at a specific height. There's like it's very specific height and temperature for them to grow, and they spore onto ants that are below it. And then once the ants get infected with that spore, it grows into a mushroom inside of their body. And while their brain ceases to function as part of the hive that they are a part of, what they do is the ant, while the mushroom, like more or less before the mushroom fruits and comes out of the body, it will climb up to that specific height and that specific temperature, and then the mushroom will spore. And it'll fruit. And it always fruits on top of a line of ants under it. So it constantly has its food source because the mushroom and the spores know what to do. So I think it could be something
That's
like
wild.
that.
So you're saying
Go ahead, Tyler.
Sorry to interrupt. So you're saying like some of the mushrooms that we see like on the ground or just in nature, or anything, they could have like sprouted from like a single ant?
Well, it's a specific type of mushroom.
I don't know if they formed as a parasitic symbiotic relationship with the ants. It's kind of like a chicken or the egg thing as far as my knowledge goes. But that is how they continue to create more cordyceps.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
that's the thing. It's like
I was just saying, shouldn't deny the power of nature. We see like these naturally occurring things. I mean, nature will find a way if it has to go through another species to do it. Yeah.
If we're already seeing this with ants and wasps and other insects, where just like inhaling a spore shuts down their entire sense of self and their body and their drive and their will to live. There's no reason that it couldn't happen to us.
Right.
And then
you would just feel weird. You wouldn't, and then like a lot of people don't go to the hospital for every little thing, so you could just be progressively getting worse.
Yeah.
After you come into contact with this and not knowing what's happening to you till it's too late.
Right.
That's scary, man. Hell no.
Until you have something like growing out of your body, but at that point you're a non-functioning. It's a drone corpse aviator.
Oh yeah, Archspire. I mean, like you said, if it's like that, we're not that far removed from something taking over our brains.
No, and that's what worries me, because like as humans, as a species, we're not affected by cordyceps, the family, but we do eat them. Like people regularly eat that type of mushroom, and it just worries the hell out of me that like it could make that genetic crossing. Right. Because just like Xavier said, like it's bacteria, it's viruses, all fungus, all of these things are living, and they evolve, they mutate into other things. And just because we're safe now, because we've been safe as a human species for like 300,000 years, there's nothing that says that we can't not be safe anymore one day.
Yeah, there could be something else that comes.
Specifically fragile creatures. We rely on our brains and firearms and our minds to like protect us from outside forces, but us as people are very not weak but fragile.
Yeah. I just recently bought this,
and a fever could kill you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Silas.
I just recently bought this mushroom coffee, and now Corey's scaring me, so I don't want to take it out of the cupboard anymore. It might turn on me.
Yeah,
no. But that's
might see you walking around. Drone. And then another part of this question was, if so, how do you think the world would respond? And I feel I mean that
chaos.
If it was like a full reanimation, do you think there would be any cooperation between countries? It all depends on how fast it would spread, containment, this and that. But do you think there would be like this global like uniting factor, or do you think like it would just fall apart like one by one? How do you see the cooperation going?
Maybe like how it's spread, like the information like to people. Maybe it's just like how would you tell people where they would stay calm and not
right, just like because dead or alive.
Immediately you say the word zombie, people are gonna panic because people are associated with zombies and panic and right away.
Yeah, I think you're onto something. I think it would either panic or you pay zero attention to that. You're like, there's no way.
Yeah,
like just flat out deny it, being like, this is not a movie. And then, deny it, and then until it's overrun, or like you said, the level of infection, how quick you could respond would be a major factor, I think. But I would like to think that there would be cooperation between everybody, but the more people you would bring in to control a situation, the more you're exposing to the virus. So I mean, you're feeding the fire if you go that route, potentially.
I'd like to think that like if there would be some sort of global, like a zombie or some sort of outbreak that's actually killing people or turning people into some sort of creatures. Hopefully there would be like a global response of everybody working together, because this is global devastation. But
well, if you guys remember when COVID first hit, I mean, people were going crazy at the supermarkets. Remember the shelvings? All the shelves were empty. Like,
it was crazy for that. Yeah,
it was
right.
empty
Like,
of the wrong shit. It was just out of toilet paper.
Like toilet paper. Yeah.
I know.
Like,
what
guys,
was the first thing
get the essentials.
Yeah.
The toilet paper.
Get the
What?
Excuse me.
I think I often take a fairly pessimistic view on things, and I'm going to continue that streak. I'm going to kind of go against you guys. I don't think people would try at all. I think if this was something that was not only deadly, but it spread quickly and caused violence from one person to another, I don't think a single person would try and like work together or fix this.
Off the
like
walls. Off the walls. They're gonna go crazy or what, Corey?
Yeah, well, it's not necessarily that I think it would go crazy. In my scenario, the one that I think of in my head, there would be a lot of poorer people, lower middle class people who would try and maybe work together in a community setting. Right. But any rich person who is already armed or thinking about this kind of stuff would not work with anyone else in their community. That's what I personally think. But to continue that, I don't think any government would work together. I mean, countries might shut down their borders, but I think that would be the extent of it. Because like we saw with COVID, and like you said, Tyler, like people panic and buy and do stupid shit. Yeah. And I don't think that would stop just because of another thing. Like, people didn't even believe in getting the vaccine. If we had a way to de-zombify people, there are people who would say, nah, I'm not getting that. It's fucking...
Right. Can't trust
whatever.
people.
Yeah.
Right. No, I think, there's a lot of potential for, the everyday person like myself included. I would want to help people, but not at the detriment to my family. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah.
So you're not risking that, but if every single person feels that way, nobody's helping anyone, even if you have good intention. I mean, even if you have good intentions, I'm like, say here, blah, 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 blah. But like, I wouldn't risk my mom or my sister or my wife. Like, I would want to make sure you guys are okay. I would want to like help and be that person. But at the same time, you're like, okay, let's make sure we're safe first. But in that amount of time of making sure you're safe, how many people are dying? How many people are, how close is it to you? Like,
True. Yeah, you kind of want to like stay put for in the beginning and figure out what's going on.
And then who knows, you lose communication from there. You're cut off from everything, satellites or whatever happens. And then you have no information. And then I'm not going to be like, oh, I guess I'll go look around.
Yeah. I mean, if infrastructure breaks down completely and you can't really get outside of your city or anything, there would be people around you, whether or not you knew them for your life, who would seriously consider the things that you have and that they need.
Right.
I like, and again, like with the start of the COVID pandemic, we saw how people reacted, and we saw how selfish families could be. We saw how selfish, anybody could be. And if we're talking about this, especially in the first days of an outbreak, that's where the problem would be, because nobody would know what the hell's going on. There would be tons of misinformation and misreporting. Right. There would be people who are claiming that, this thing's true or this thing's not. And then by the time it spreads, you just don't know what's going on. And then, maybe you lose power or the internet, or
who has the
and
right
you don't
answer,
have the
right?
supplies. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
What to believe, right?
And to continue this in one last idea, if you're already thinking this way, and we didn't have the idea of like the quote unquote zombie, we just know that an outbreak of some sort is happening and people are murdering each other and dying, I wouldn't leave my house. I wouldn't trust a single person near my apartment, because I don't know what they have. I don't know how it's transmittable. I don't know how I'm going to survive like being around people and being in a community environment.
Sure. Yeah, the only time, like, I know it's like, I've watched some videos on like people talking about like survival and like when to bug out or stay in. It's like some people are saying, oh, you should get ready to bug out and head for the hills kind of thing. But like, you don't know Like it'd probably be better to hunker down and stay where you are for as long as you can if it's safe enough. If it's not safe, then you definitely have to relocate. But if it's safe enough for the moment, hunker down, because getting all your stuff together and going somewhere you have no idea where you're going to go.
Yeah,
Right.
you know your
more risk.
Yeah, you know your home already. Like you know your surroundings exactly. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So, but if you're forced to leave, like danger's at my doorstep, now I got to figure out what else to do. Then that's a different story. But
you would want to avoid the freeways, but then say that's the only way out, and then it gets gridlocked. There's car accidents, blah blah blah, and then now you're stuck, and now you have to be out of your car, gridlocked everything, and now that little bit of safety you have is gone, and you're on foot.
Yeah,
I mean, it could potentially go bad super quick depending on the thing. It's scary to think about because I feel like a lot of people, not to say I would have the right answers or do the right thing, but I feel like a lot of people would make the worst choice possible, like immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Go ahead. I think just like what Corey was touching on earlier too is just seeing what everybody reacts with COVID.
Yeah, that's a good example, man.
Like,
and
it's just people just going nuts. But like, maybe if somebody like off topic, I know I think something to maybe unify humanity would be like aliens from another spaceship or something coming down trying to annihilate our species as a whole. It's like, okay, now we're not like XYZ humans, we're all the human race to fight against
the common
these
enemy.
aggressive
the outside force
beings. Yeah. But like with with viruses and stuff, it'd be like everybody for themselves.
Unfortunately, I think
I kind of want to take this back to like not just COVID, but like think about the bubonic plague. We've had 3 different bubonic plagues in the history of humanity, and like that killed like fucking 80% of Europe and Asia, something like that over its existence. But my point being, those people, they didn't have the medicine or the technology to cure it. And like now we got vaccines for it. But at that same time, if that kind of severe outbreak were to happen and we just didn't have the medicine to handle it, that's another issue.
Right.
Yeah. We'd be struggling even more still.
Yeah, nobody would know what to do. This unseen virus or bacteria, we don't know how, like I said, we don't know how it's transmitting. We do not know how to cure it. We don't know what to do with this thing.
And then take example COVID, because I mean, that's the most recent thing. That's the most prevalent thing. For them, even when they figured it out to mass produce stuff, who's to say we would even be able to do that?
Yeah.
In the first place, to have anything, and then the timeline of you doing that exponentially, this exponential amount of people would be passing away whilst that window is happening.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you have a bunch of people, like, this is the darker side, but this is an actuality. I feel like there's a small percentage, but enough amount of people who would want to take advantage of a situation like that and do bad things, do heinous things, steal. Like 100%. Corey said, I want your stuff. There's no cops coming. There's no anybody. It's you and me. And you're going to be and most people, myself included, I mean, you're not versed or prepared for that kind of violent encounter just out of nowhere. Like with the flip of a switch, you're ready for life and death. I mean, I mean, it's just, that would change you as a person.
Yeah.
I mean, there would be no coming back. Sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I know I've said this before, but I don't think a lot of people should be thinking like this. But there's a thought that I have constantly is the easiest way to lose your life is to have something that somebody else wants. It doesn't matter what it is. If somebody wants it bad enough, they can take it and they will kill you for it. Whether it be a watch, or your clothes, or what you're wearing, or the ammo that you currently carry.
Yep.
Right.
Anything can trigger anyone. There would be, I think, mass untrust, and it starts with me.
Absolutely. Scary. Well, yeah. I mean, you're thinking realistically, like that's people are in that fight survival mode now. They're like, I'm going to take whatever you have, and then it's like, okay, I need to defend myself. It's like I don't know who's coming through my door, or like you said, I might have something that someone else really needs, but they're going to go above and beyond and like try to take my life for it. So yeah, people will divulge down to that animal.
I think it'd be quicker than people think.
Yeah, it'd probably be fast.
Yeah. So, Tyler, you heard it here first. Corey and Xavier say, don't have any nice things or anything that anyone would want ever. Or
yeah, you see that Hot Wheels in the back, Tyler. We've been talking about it.
We're coming for you.
Started.
We're coming for you.
The wheels.
First thing in the morning, I'm going to the pawn shop, so I'll be there.
Gonna sell all your stuff.
I'm selling everything.
You gotta buy like a giant steel door for your apartment. Right.
Yes, of course.
Well, guys, this was a lot of fun to go into. I say fun. We're talking about the most heinous shit, but
interesting.
I had a good time.
Terrible things.
I had a good time.
Yeah,
a lot of interesting thoughts, a lot of potential things, and now we're all going to be on a watch list. So there's that.
But like we weren't already after our last few episodes.
Oh man, we're getting flagged every episode. So welcome to the flag team, Xavier.
It's a good thing we don't have advertisements, or else we'd be demonetized.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty bad. I think we got flagged the second I brought up Killdozer. I think that was probably a ear opener, you know.
They're like some domestic terrorists.
Yeah, they're like, this guy is like, track the call. But that brings us to the end of the episode. And if you want to talk to us before the zombie apocalypse happens, Tyler, what social medias do you have that people could reach out and acquire what nice stuff you have to take?
Your location.
That got him.
You can find me. No, you can find me on Instagram at
Gotta sell it.
Tilo43. So that's Tilo, Teelo, and then number 43. I'm not gonna. I'm on Twitch as well. No,
there it is. Yeah,
I'm on Twitch.
Nice.
You can find me there at Sushi and Moose. Yeah, have fun. Find me.
Have fun finding me. Yes. Perfect. Not cryptic at all. Exactly. Corey, what about you?
Well, I'm currently still on Instagram for some reason. It's the only social media that I have, and I don't ever use it. But if you message me, I promise I will use it. And you can find me on Instagram at Corey.Andre, COREY.ONDREY.
Wow.
Very nice. Very nice. Xavier, I know you dwell in the shadows like a Balrog from Lord of the Rings, so you probably don't have the best connection down there. So I'm going to leave that up to you if you got anything.
Yeah, where can we find the Killdozer?
Killdozer.com.
I'm off the grid.
Killdozer.
Off the grid.
He's gone dark.
Off the grid.
He's out. I like it. I respect that. The hermit.
Thank you guys so much, though, for having me on.
Dude, absolutely. It was a
man,
lot
it
of
was
fun.
A blast.
We're gonna have to have you back
really
for
fun.
sure. I don't know what we're gonna come up with,
Thank you.
but we're definitely gonna have you back. So
We'll bring you back. You better be ready.
Absolutely.
For more
Back
nonsense.
from the dead.
Ooh, we're gonna reanimate you.
Yeah,
There you
from
go.
the dead shadows.
Exactly. Just really quick, I'm on Instagram and Twitter as Tall Tale Cale underscore in between each word, and then bearded underscore giant on TikTok. I'm still assing off and making an ass of myself.
Love it.
For very little
Perfect.
money. So there you go.
Wait, you're getting money?
If you,
Ooh.
no,
Aw.
I'm not
Very
recording
little.
it. And then if you want to reach out to us about the show, say that Xavier should run it instead of us, email us at talltailnetwork@gmail.com. We'll not pass the word on to him, but we'll be thankful for some correspondence. All right, guys, that's another episode in the books. Episode
10.
blah, blah, blah.
No, we
10?
don't got a
10,
number
11,
for this.
12,
We don't know.
something.
14,
It's a mystery
15.
episode. Xavier, what episode
It's
do you
a
want this to
future
be?
episode, but it's playing for you at home presently, but we recorded it in in the past.
Oh,
There you go.
damn.
Did you
Thank
get
you
the
for clearing
signs?
that up.
Back to the
Awesome.
future.
Yeah.
Time.
Well, hopefully we won't have to run into you guys on the zombie plague battlefield, because we're not going down. You're going down.
And I'm coming for your stuff.
We need your stuff and your life. All right, guys, that'll wrap it up for this week. Thank you for listening, and thanks again, Xavier. We'll do it again soon, brother.
Yeah, thank you,
guys.
Xavier. Everyone
care,
at home,
brother.
we will tell you later.
All right, everybody. Have a nice one.
Bye.
This show has been brought to you by the Tall Tale Network. If you enjoy our content, please consider following us on Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon, where we can be found as Tall Tale Network. If you subscribe to our Patreon, you'll get an invite to our Discord server, where we will be answering questions and posting our sources from each week's episode. If you have any tall tales you want us to talk about, please email us at talltalenetwork@gmail.com. Let's ride!